Are there certain meats that like people should stay away from?
They say too much red meat, too much of anything with you.
So let's go ahead and get this thing going. What's going on, everybody?
You don't call us Big Combo.
Big Combo, this is what we do. Hey, look, it's so organic. It just happens, you know? I mean, we forgot that we were recording everything, y'all. So, I mean, we are here, the Mental Health Boys. I'm Stephen Foster.
Chris Sapp.
Yes, and we are here with a special guest. Special guest. I can tell you this, man. He has known me for a long time. Since I was a young whippersnapper. And he has come to us, y'all, with a lot of expertise, a lot of knowledge, wisdom, and we talking food, y'all. Mental health and food. Mental health, food, and exercising. And they don't call him 249 Ninja just because, I gotta explain it just a little bit. 249 is the address, 249 Chamberlain Ave, man. That's FIBA's community center, the home of where a lot of our players that are actually playing and or did play, you know, in professional sports right now. Diamond, doing your thing out of Minnesota. We see you, Diamond. Yeah. Hey, man, people don't realize we had to kick that girl out the gym so we can have practice for our rec league and AAU teams. Man, girl, go ahead, girl. Move out the way.
Right there.
Yeah, yes, sir. 249. Exactly. 249. Now, the ninja part is the part I like to talk about. Because he's the first brother that I know that has gone through the circuit of the American Ninja.
Come on, man. Come on.
The American Ninja, that's right. So he's took his endeavors to a higher height. Man, you know what, Delvin? Anything that this guy does, he's very successful in. I mean, can I brag just a smidgen on? 249 Ninja, man, Toy Drive, man. We do every December for the past. This is going to be the 9th year coming up.
Yeah, I've been to 2. I loved it both times, man. Looking forward to part 3.
Yes, sir.
For me, at least.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And he brings all of these nonprofits and businesses together, and we just help the community, man. I mean, those are your pillars right there.
Yeah,
if you ask me. People
absolutely.
that do things in the community.
Absolutely.
You know?
I want to take the time to say, like I said, I know he knows you a little better than I do, man. But I just want to congratulate you and tell you how much we appreciate it, because I don't feel like we give enough props to people. We put a lot of emphasis on the bad, because I mean it's easy to.
Yep.
But I don't think we give enough attention to the people that are actually trying to make a positive change, a positive difference. So man, I just want to
appreciate you, Chris. You know, it's crazy that you say that, because I don't do it for the likes. You know what I'm saying? But what you just said was that we don't put enough emphasis on the positive. We don't.
No.
If you go online right now, bruh, you're gonna see somebody posting fighting.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody posting somebody getting an accident, shot, whatever the case may be.
Facts.
You might see, you look under their tread, bro, and they got 1,000 likes on that joint. People like, it done went viral, but let me post my watermelons. Take this for example. Now, I'm the only person around this area who carved faces and watermelons. Not saying that I don't get any play on. I don't do it for this. Because people, if I get one person to see it, share it, and then somebody else hit me, the job is done. I don't need the likes. All I need is the money. You know what I'm saying? But let me post my beautiful watermelon carvings, you know what I'm saying, which are amazing, if I must say. Yeah, I'm going to brag on it.
And you better.
With my food, I'm very arrogant, so I'm going to brag on that. So there's no one else doing it around here. I should have went viral 10 times with that already.
That's right.
But, you know, people like to focus on the negative, you know what I mean? But, you know, even focusing on the negative, there's some positive and negative.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
I think so.
Absolutely.
That's true.
So what do you feel this whole vibe with the food? How does it affect like mental health?
Well, first and foremost, like, it affects you. Food is, let's go back to why I got into food.
Let's go back.
Right? Let's go back to that. I got into food because food brings everybody else. Like Kimber was saying earlier, it brings you together. It brings us together. That's the only thing really. That's the most universal thing in the world to bring people together. It don't matter what kind of
right
food
about that,
it is.
Everybody got to eat.
Bring the
Everybody.
Bring the Crips together, the Bloods together, and everything, brother. Food.
I ain't never met nobody that said I don't like food. You might not like a specific type of food, but everybody gotta eat.
Because you got to.
Yes, you
no
do.
question, you gotta eat. So with that being said, the way it ties in with mental health, I believe everybody seen the Snickers commercial.
Oh yeah.
Where
You're not yourself when you're hungry.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Same thing, bro. You
That's
ain't
it.
yourself. Like you need food to think.
Uh-huh.
Like, bro, if you was in the desert and did not have food for days, you would become delusional.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Before you end up dying eventually, you will become delusional first.
Uh-huh.
And of course, delusion is in your head. So that right there alone is just a huge thing, with food. Like, if we ain't got no food, then we can't even think straight. Not at all. You can't think straight at all without food.
Yes, sir.
And that's a great point, man. Actually, I was talking to, and hopefully you don't mind me bringing it up. I was talking to Mr. Foster's daughter, man, and I know she's a big into Whole Foods, big into healthy eating and everything. And one of the things that she said was, it's hard for a lot of people because eating good can be, or eating right, eating healthy can be expensive. Do you have any tips for people that want to eat healthy, but maybe they are struggling financially? Do you have any tips for helping people eat healthy on a budget?
We was just having this conversation. Grow your own food.
Word.
Grow your own food.
You could grow. I mean, that's the cheapest way.
What's that look like, though? I mean, you say that to grow our own food is kind of, I don't know, it sounds kind of complicated.
It's not that complicated. I mean, during the season, like as far as produce and stuff like that, right? During the season, it's the season now. Even in the wintertime, you can grow cabbage, collard green, stuff like that. But during the season, if you go, it's actually cheaper to grow your own food. I don't know if y'all knew this, but it's actually cheaper than going to the store and getting that stuff that's sprayed on. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir, yeah.
But I mean, it's just easier to grow your own food and you know what you're eating.
Okay.
Like your own food, the food that you grow versus the food in the store tastes totally different.
Yes. Okay.
And you know what? You probably won't waste it as much because you grew it.
So let me ask you this, because I have I ain't too prideful. I'll be the first one to admit I'm not really educated when it comes to stuff like that. So could you maybe give the listeners and myself what would be a good place to start with something like that? How would I start maybe taking that direction with provide myself?
I would say start online. I mean, everything is online.
You ain't learning about that, man.
You can start online on how to grow. I mean, it'll show you how to grow on YouTube. Not to take away. So online has its benefits. I mean, I would say a lot of people are online a lot. I know I'm jumping all over the place, but it's going to come back to the same thing. I would say that it has its benefits and it has its pros and cons. But I said that to say this. Everything is online. I learned how to carve faces of watermelon just by looking online.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So start there. Any questions that you may have, I would start online. It'll show you how to pull the dirt up, what type of dirt you need, where you get your seeds from, all of that. Shoot, I started watermelons. I'm growing watermelons this year. I bought a seeded watermelon. I think I had maybe a watermelon to carve or something. But I took the seeds. I didn't even have to go buy no seeds. Put them in the ground. We got a plant now.
Oh, wow.
Recycle. You can recycle a lot of your food. You know what I'm saying? Your plants and stuff that you grow. Your, veggies and all of that stuff. All of that stuff, a lot of that stuff is recyclable. You can grow it again.
Oh, wow. Wow. That's interesting.
And I even feel like, and I'm sure you could probably validate this, man. A lot of people, I hear a lot of people now walk around and saying how sluggish they feel, how I feel heavy, I feel tired all the time, and I always said, my doctor was just telling me, he was like, man, changing your diet would help a whole lot of that, man.
Okay, so y'all know I'm real big into fitness. Yeah. Ever since I've been healthy, which is over 11 years now, I decided to stop drinking alcohol over 11 years ago. So I replaced it with fitness, right? So ever since I've been healthy, I try to stay within this this certain weight. You know what I'm saying? And that's just me. And I know when I go over that weight because I know how I feel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like you can't even put it into words sometimes.
Yeah.
It's like that. You just had that feeling. You like something feel off.
So with that being said, right? Sometimes, like, you know, I like food. I mean, we all like food. Sometimes we like, you know, food that's not good for us.
Fried chicken.
It's good. I had some fried chicken yesterday.
Yeah, about to
You know what I'm saying?
on this
But
weekend.
it's good, but it's really not good for you. But we're gonna eat it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Good, but not good.
What do you
for
have
I
to
like
do
it.
sometimes, you know, to get rid of toxins? You gotta detox.
Ooh. Okay.
So detox your body. I use this one. I got a detox that I get from not Whole Foods, Publix.
Publix, okay.
Right? It's made by this company called Arden's Garden. It's a 2-day detox.
Okay.
Now I'm not gonna lie, you have to have a strong mind. You know what I'm saying? But when you do have
Can
to,
you elaborate?
Strong
What
mind,
you
brother.
say when you-
you can't eat anything. All you can do. So this drink it's a citrus drink. It's made up of grapefruit, lemon, orange. That's it. And distilled water. You can actually make it at home for real. It's $20 at Publix. So you might as well make it at home.
Yeah, that's expensive.
I like grapefruit.
Okay, so you good. You good. Okay.
So, but yes,
I mean, it ain't the best, right?
Yes, I heard it's nasty.
Yeah,
You're right.
fair.
So you drink this all day, right?
Oh, shucks.
You drink a gallon. It's a 2-day detox. You drink a gallon all day until you can't drink no more, right?
A gallon.
You gotta drink the
Crazy,
whole gallon.
man.
In between, you're drinking water. You're drinking water.
Yes,
You're gonna
this is
pee
mindset.
all day long.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
gonna clean you out. It's gonna clear you out. 2 days later, once you get through this hard time, I'm not gonna lie. When I first did it, I almost died. You know what I'm saying? I had to be revived, right? But after that 2 days, I ain't feel, you know, the sluggish no more. You know what I'm
Ooh,
saying?
okay.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel like, I felt like I lost, and it helps you lose weight too. You can lose like 2, maybe 3, 4 pounds
Yeah.
in a couple days, you know, doing that, right?
Yeah.
So that's one detox I do. Another detox I do multiple. I might go on a no meat diet. You know what I'm saying? It's good to cleanse your body.
Yeah, like a fast, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, of no meat. You know what I'm saying? For a few. You know what I mean? Another one I do, this is kind of like my favorite one. And I don't even know how I started, but I juice my own juices. I do a juice detox. It's different from the Arden's Garden because it's not just citrus, you know. And if I do a juice detox, I may do it for a week, and I drink 3 to 4 juices a day. I'll juice all of this in advance. I got my own recipes for my juices that I like to drink and stuff. And I juice probably like 40 to 50 juices in advance. Freeze them so they don't go bad. And I drink 3 to 4 juices a day. Of course, in between all of that, I pump water. If I get hungry, sometimes, you know, I will get hungry. I eat a salad or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Something that's not gonna be sit on me too heavy or whatever. So I juice.
What are you juicing? Like, is it vegetable? Is it fruit and
Vegetables
vegetables?
and fruit.
Okay.
Fruit and vegetables. Yeah,
Okay.
both.
Cool.
Yep. So
Okay.
those are my detox.
I did hear you say something, and hopefully you don't mind going into it. You
No,
know,
go ahead.
I know you were saying that when you made the decision one day, you were like, you know, I'm gonna stop drinking. I want to get myself, you know, to a place where I feel happy with myself. What did something happen to kind of make you make that decision? Was it you know, did you just wake up and say this is it? Was it a specific situation?
So
Like,
Steven is the only person in the room who knows me.
Yeah.
You know, where I just kept doing the same thing over and over again. And I kept getting locked up. For me, like, you know, me sharing to people my story, I love to share my story because it can help somebody else. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't always who I am today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, the main thing that helped me stop drinking was continuously going down the wrong path. So in my mind, like, I had wanted to stop drinking years before I stopped drinking. But, you know, I finally got tired of being sick and tired.
Yeah, tired of being tired of it, right?
You know
I
what I'm
respect
saying?
that.
And if you want change ain't gonna come if you're not changing.
Yeah.
That's right.
So I changed, you know, and ever since I changed, man, ever since I stopped drinking, man, my entire life changed. Like, of course, no more going to jail, no financial problems, no women problems, you know, all of those things that come along with the drinking and the, you know, the partying, I don't party. You know, I'm healthy. I feel healthy. I feel like I added about 10 more years to my life. You know,
probably did.
Drinking.
You can roll, man.
So yeah.
And it's insert. Oh my phone.
No. I was gonna say you mentioned something about. I didn't want to get too far from what you were talking about. You said something about meats. Are there certain meats that like people should stay away from versus, you know, like I've heard turkey and chicken and sometimes and fish.
Listen, I'm not an expert in that field.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell you why I'm not an expert in that field, because I don't want to be, because I'm just a foodie and I like all types of food. Now, I say I'm not an expert, and I say that I don't feel like that people should stay away from. I think you should stay away from whatever is bad for you. Okay. Now, for me, no meat is bad for me. Do I cut back? Like, my granddad was a farmer, and I'm saying that to, you know, I'm saying this to say that my granddad was a farmer, right? Ate the whole pig from the rooter to the tube. He lived to his 90s.
That's awesome.
So, I mean, it's different strokes for different folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, they say too much red meat, too much of anything will kill you. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Like,
even a good thing.
Yeah,
right?
even a good thing. Too much of anything will kill you. So I would just say monitor your intake. You know, I don't eat a lot of pork. Not that I don't eat pork. You know what I'm saying? Some people just choose not to eat. You know, I just don't eat a lot of pork. I mean, I will, you know, I'll eat it, but it's not, ooh, I want some pork. You know what I'm saying? But definitely I would say fried. Anything fried is basically not good for you. You know, a lot of people are using and I still don't have one. I don't have an air fryer, because if I'm gonna eat fried food, I want my food fried.
If I'm gonna make that decision, I want it to be right.
Right. But I mean, you know, anything fried, but like baked foods are good for you. Grilled, that's what I try to eat. I try to stay away from fried food, because I'm real conscious of my body and what I put in it. Sometimes we go astray and we veer off.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Because, you know, you gotta treat yourself sometimes.
Yeah,
For the most part, overall, once I see myself going somewhere where I don't want to be, I catch it. It's over with. Let's go ahead and get back on track. Get back in this gym, you know, hit what we need to do in the gym, change our eating habits.
Okay.
And we'll come back and we'll indulge in this again.
Okay.
Because, you know, we gonna indulge in this fried chicken.
Gotcha.
We ain't got no choice. We gonna indulge in that, because, I mean, that's what, you know, we like. It's just not eating it every day.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Okay. Now, I'm like, so Delvin is one of them guys to me that does, I don't even know how to coin it, like backyard gym stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he's on the tree.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's doing something on the tree. I'm like, what's going on, man? You know, or I'm going into the gym and you know, you got them foam rollers. He's walking on the foam roller. He's like, I'm like, what's going on, bro? Like walking up to me, giving me dap on a foam roller.
Yeah, but I like that though, because I think people use the excuse all the time, well, I can't afford a gym membership, or I can't do this.
That's
There's
right.
so many ways to get active and get moving.
Or also too, we're gonna go into the workout. All right. Also too, people always say, well, man, the gym is boring. I do the same thing. You gotta create.
There we go.
Your everything is a workout.
Yeah, come
like,
on.
People be like, well, what you doing today? Or what you doing? I never know what I'm doing when I get to the gym. I just know that I do a full body workout every single day that I go to the gym. I do have a routine. My routine when I get in the gym is to cardio. I do my 30 minutes of cardio, which I do 10, 10, and 10. I do the treadmill, then I'll get on the bike. All of this is 10 minutes. And then I'll get on the stair stepper for 10 minutes. So my cardio is, you know, out the way. And then I get into maybe calisthenics after that. Every day at the end of my workout, whirlpool first, and then the steam room. Those are like essential to, you know, the end of my workout. And this is all in the morning. Like, I have worked out in the evening time, but I like to that's how my day starts. It makes me feel better, you know, and it gets me through my day. You know, the crazy thing is, man, they say, and this is true, this is 100% true, I think so anyway. When you feel good, when you look good, you feel good. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You feel good. You feel more confident about yourself when you look good. You know what I'm saying? You walk around and you got got that swag.
That's right, chest out.
But you ain't even gotta be a 10. But once you lose that little bit of weight you lose, man, that confidence is out the roof, man.
And true. You were so right about that, man. Like I haven't been boxing for quite a few years, but just when I'm no amateur boxer now, but just being in boxing, man, and just running them miles and just finishing trainings and just like losing the weight, and I felt so much better about myself, man. Just so you're absolutely right, man.
Yeah, and that's I've never seen nobody lost weight and didn't feel better about themselves. I never seen nobody who couldn't. They had to go buy some new clothes. They might complain that they got to spend the money to buy them new clothes, but I bet you they go.
They happy about it though.
They looking in the mirror
complaining
like,
and they get it. That's
right.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you know.
Agree with that. So you said calisthenics. So what's that?
Calisthenics is like push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups, jump rope.
Y'all hear that?
Like anything that doesn't have to do with weight. I don't lift a lot of weights. Now, Steven will tell you, everybody know I'm super strong, but I use body weight mostly when I'm working out because I feel like lifting weights pulls. You ain't doing nothing but pulling your muscles. You know, you pumping your muscles up to get big. Eventually, they gonna go down. The next day, they gonna go down. You might walk around like, you know, boom, boom, boom. But in the long run, and I'm gonna give you a prime example, because I did something stupid not too long ago. I pulled my groin. It's been almost 3 months now, and I can't run. I can't run. I can't run. I can't do too much of anything right now. I can ride a bike, but we'll go into how I pull my groin, and this is why another reason why I don't lift weights. I know I'm strong, and I don't not lift weights. I'm gonna take that back. I just don't do it every day.
Gotcha.
You know, I'm not a bodybuilder. That's just not what I want to do.
Yeah, sure.
So, over 2 months ago now. So in Ninja, we call them ninjuries.
I like that.
Ninjuries,
Put that in the mental.
You know it.
Yeah, they ninjuries, right? Because you got it, you know, doing ninja or whatever, right? So my shoulder, my rotator cuff was messed up. So, you know, me trying to stay off of it. I'm not going to stop going to the gym. But me trying to stay off of it, I said, and what's crazy is I never posted the video. I'm going to post the video, though. I'm going to post it actually after this because I'm telling about it. I'm talking about it now, right?
All right.
I said, well, let me go in. I'm going to work legs today. Right? I'm going to work legs. I'm going to get on the leg press machine, and we working legs today. So me, I'm macho. Man, you know, I don't lift weights, but I can do this. You know, I can do this. I can push it up. We gonna see how far I can go up today. I don't know where I started out at. We probably started out with maybe 300, maybe less than that. It was nothing. You know what I'm saying? Where we started at. So, boom. I get the pressing. Now, mind you, I'm going up. The weight keep going up, right? So I get up to, I get up to 900 and some pounds. So I got somebody recording me. It's actually a guy, a homeboy of mine that works at the YMCA, because I go to the Y. I'm like, bro, I think it was like 960 or something like that. So I pressed that 10 times, leg press it 10 times. I'm feeling it. Man, you know, after that 960, man, I'm like,
Look, I feel
man. So in my mind, right, and I could have got the 1,000, but I worked my way. So I had already did like 10 reps of working my way up, right. So realistically, I should have stopped with the 9 something, right. I pressed that 10 times. It was impressive, you know, little guy like myself. Right? So I get the 1,000 up there. It was like 1,002 or something pounds, right. So I get it up there. I get it all. I press it. Boom. Bring it down. Get it back up. That's 1. Come back down for 2. Now, mind you, I'm doing 5. Come back down for 2. When I come back down, it just started coming this way. It bent my legs all the way back here, bro. You heard it, and I screamed. It's all on video, like I said, I'm gonna post the video. And I didn't think nothing about it at first. I didn't think too much. I'm thinking, okay, it's just a little, it's gonna go away.
However,
here we are, almost 3 months later, and my cuz told me, I went to the doctor and stuff, but it ain't nothing that they really, they gave me some pain medicine, you know what I'm saying? But all you can do is ice it and, you know, stay off of it or whatever. But My cousin told me, he's like, yeah, it's gonna take about 6 months to heal up. I'm like, man, I ain't got 6 months. I got stuff to do this summer. What you talking about? I planned on walking around here this summer with no shirt. I wanted to be shirtless this summer.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Well, now I'm back to crawling again. So this goes back to me saying like weights ain't everything.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I mean, I know it was stupid I worked my way up to that, but you have people like that
Yeah.
who will go in there just to try to get this certain amount up there.
Yeah.
And it's not, bro, you ripping your muscles up.
Can I ask you a question about what would you say to, because I know we have a lot of, you know, we have younger men that might watch this who, like you said, they may not have access to the gym, and then when they do, I've noticed that sometimes they'll go in there and they feel like it's all about extremes. Like, all right, I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna let the most I can work out for 2 hours, and I'm a, you know, or they'll say like, I want to lose weight, so like I had someone I was speaking with, and you know, they're a little larger and they wanted to make a change, which I respect and I appreciate, but they were like, I just don't eat during the day. And I was like, that's not healthy, man. Can you kind of speak on that, man, and talk about how important it is?
Well, first of all, when you're trying to lose weight, especially if you are me, I can drop 10 pounds in a week. It's just easy for me. I'm a smaller person. You know, I work out profusely. I just know how to do it. But for someone who's larger and wanting to lose weight, starving yourself ain't the best way to do it. I can starve myself and it's going to work for me because I'm already small.
Yeah.
But somebody that starves themselves, because first of all, I don't know if y'all know, but I'm pretty sure you do. But starving yourself, first and foremost, once your body realizes that it ain't getting the food, it starts eating off its own fat.
Yes, it does.
So you ain't losing weight, bro.
Yeah.
So starving yourself is definitely not the way to do it. It's the proper diet and the proper workout. You know what I'm saying, as far as that go. Now, somebody going in the gym and saying they're going to be in there, bro, the same 2 hours like that you've been in, I can get that same workout in 30 minutes. I always said if I lift weights, which I didn't practice what I preach because I preach my drawing, but when I lift weights, I always try to go less weight, more reps.
Yeah.
Less weight, more reps is better. You know what I'm saying? You're getting the same amount of workout in without the strain.
There's less risk of injury.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Without the strain,
I love it, man.
Yeah, me too.
I'm still in that, man. I'm gonna owe you a check, man, because I'm gonna be using it now,
man. I didn't coin that. The nerds over at American Ninja Warrior coined that.
That's dope, though. I like it. I definitely like it, man.
Is that what you had to use when you were doing the whole like competing to be a ninja? You were more focused on like the backyard type stuff like you're talking about?
Yeah, well, I mean, Steve done been in my house. I got a little course. Now, mind you, I'm not officially retired from ninja, but I lost my passion a few years ago. But back to what I was saying, I have like a little ninja course on my back porch. I'm trying to gain my passion back, and it's not that so much as me being, I think I know I could get back into it if I wanted to. It's just like life, man. Like ninja don't pay. You know what I'm saying? And I just got so much stuff going on in life. Good stuff, of course, nothing bad. You know what I'm saying? That I don't have time anymore. But, you know, hopefully within the next 5 years, I got a plan within the next 5 years where I'll get more of my time back for myself. And my ultimate goal is to actually flip-flop the work schedule and, you know, the vacation schedule. I want a vacation like I work. You know, that's the ultimate goal, is to flip-flop that. So I got a five-year plan to do so. So we'll see how it goes.
That's dope. That's what I'm talking about.
If you don't mind us jumping back into the food, man, because I know that's a big part of being healthy, like we talked about, man. What are some misconceptions you think people have about eating healthy? Like,
that is gonna be nasty. That's just like, all right. That's just like, remember how back in the day when you heard vegan or you heard,
and that's very true, because it just had that negative stuff. Like I ain't gonna, I'm guilty of it.
A vegan.
I'm guilty of it. People be like, "Hey, you want this vegan?"
Or Big Newtons. You want some of this? Is healthy for you. Nasty back in the day.
So like that's my prime example. Is people will say, they actually will turn their nose up to it before they even try it, before they even smell it, because they heard the word vegan. Now,
I'm guilty of it.
So back in the day, it was different. We didn't have as many options as we have now. You know how many options we got now? Man, these people is making, man, I make some jerk mushroom rasta pasta. Every time I bring this jerk mushroom rasta pasta to the party, everybody at the party is trying it.
Yeah.
I don't care who it is. Everybody's trying it.
Yeah, hey, he's right. He's right about. Hey, he's right about that.
Yeah.
Everybody's trying it, right?
Good.
And because it's something different now, and you see somebody else trying it, and they try it, and they be like, I would have never tried this, that, and the third. I mean, a lot of times with my food, when people come and they say, well, man, I don't eat no sweet potatoes. My sweet potatoes made a different kind of way. So I'm like, man, just try it. You know, if you try it, you don't like it, then hey, that's cool. They come back later and say, man, let me get some more sweet potatoes.
Let me get some more of that, right?
That's dope, man.
I've never had sweet potatoes that was this good, blah, 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 blah. The most misconception of food is that it's nasty before you even get a chance to try it. You know, people, we eat with our eyes. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost. I mean,
that's the bar. That's the bar right there.
Yeah,
that's true.
I don't eat with my eyes.
So
eat with our eyes.
I don't eat with my eyes.
I will admit that I'm that person.
Yeah, most
I
people
look at something
eat
and I'm
with their
like,
eyes.
I've already made the decision in my head that it's not going to be good sometimes.
It's like,
and I'm trying to break out of it though, you know?
It's like children. You know what I'm saying? Like, you tell him, I've been trying to get my son to try ketchup, man. I just got him on barbecue sauce. And he love barbecue sauce now. But it's just like, you trying to get him to try it, and they looking at it like, you can put it in their face, just try to shove it down their throat, and he going, but once he try it, and he realized what he been missing his entire short life, it's over with. If we can get people to try different stuff, then, you know, we could get people to eat more, you know, eat different things and be healthier. People are used to what they're used to. They're used to what their parents brought them up on. Did I come up on healthy eating? Heck no. You know, my parents was country. You know, my parents from the country and stuff, man.
They said we eat
fried
good.
chicken. My mama made fried chicken so much, bro. I don't even really.
Chicken fried chicken.
Chicken fried chicken, chicken fried, whatever. So, yeah, if we can get people to try different foods, man, and decide what you like for yourself, because there's so much out here to eat. You know what I mean? You ain't got to be stuck in this box, man. It's so many different foods all over the world. And I shop at the international market. Either one of y'all shop
Yeah, that's the
international market.
Is that the one that's over there in their Best Buy?
This one on Ward, too.
I'm thinking that might be the...
It's the one on Work is E-Mart.
Okay,
The one Best Buy. No, it's nothing over there.
Okay,
that's
a different market. That's a
no, it's closed. It's Farm Fresh.
It used to be Farm Fresh.
Over there, yeah. They're the almost near the Golden Corral.
Yes, right there.
Exactly.
Golden Corral.
Is that Golden Corral still there?
Yes.
That's the only
I was just there last month, man.
Now it's one in Virginia Beach. I was on COVID got me away from any self-serve. but yeah, the international market, man, I just go in there and they got so much different stuff in there. Like, you'd be amazed, man, at how much different stuff they got in there. Even fruit. You might go in there, you might see some fruit you ain't never seen before.
What kind of people usually shop in there? Is it? I usually see Asians in there. So
Asians, Africans, a sprinkle of us. You know, a lot of us don't even know that Farm Fresh still exists. You know, and that it's an international market.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? E-Mart, same thing. Like, it's more Asian, Mexican. Like I said, a sprinkle of us. People who know about it and who's in my field, like culinary. You know what I'm saying? Because they got some stuff you can't get nowhere else.
Gotcha. What can we do to help promote more of that type of like eating and shopping like within our culture?
Post social media and try new things and because if I post something right, like let's just take Rasta pasta, my jerk mushroom Rasta pasta. Somebody like, oh, jerk mushrooms, whatever. But if I post a video of me catering an event, everybody's doing the Rasta pasta, or even just doing reviews. You know what I'm saying? Or everybody's doing reviews, and they're like, oh man, this Rasta pasta, I never ate it before. I've never had it before, whatever. And I post that. that's probably gonna get a couple people to try it, because now they're curious. You know what I'm saying? As to he tried it or she tried it and they ain't never tried it before, it must be good. And I know Chef Dale cooked it, boy. Everything he cook is good. So,
that's what's up.
You know, but I would say spread word of mouth, spread the word.
Okay. Don't you have a group? I think Savor for Flavor or something like that.
No, we the person that was running the group passed. Rest her soul.
Oh yeah, sorry.
We were doing, it was Sunday dinner.
That's what it was. Okay.
Sunday dinner, and we had got up to probably about 10,000 followers.
That's right. I was on there, man.
Maybe we might need to start it back up, but yeah, it was. I enjoyed that group, but I'm more hands-on now than social. I post on social, but for the most part, man, like I said, I don't do this for the likes, man. Gotcha. I do this for my business. I love to help the community. I want the kids to be more healthy and learn how to cook, man. Because you gotta feed yourself.
100%.
That's true.
You brought up something, man. You talked about your business, but we also kind of briefly talked about how the balance of trying to, being an adult, running a business, handling all that, but also prioritizing physical and mental health. Like, how do you go about maintaining that balance?
Well, I try, if it's stress, any stress, I don't deal with stress. I don't care where it comes from, woman, man, child. I'm not dealing with stress because I've been in stressful situations in my life, and I'm a little bit more strong-minded than a lot of people. So I'm speaking from my perspective, but I've been stressed. To me, nothing out on this side of the wall is stressful to me, if you get what I'm saying. Like, I've been in places where it's nothing but stress, you know what I'm saying? And I gotta operate on somebody else's time. I gotta eat when they tell me to eat. I can't get no money. I'm waiting on a visit. I'm waiting on phone calls. Like, that's stress to me. Yeah. As long as I'm here and sitting here with you right now, I can make something happen. I can't make nothing happen on that side. But as far as work and, balancing life and all of that stuff, I just, like I said, it gets overwhelming sometimes, but I sit back and I say, well, man, if I write 10 things on the board, realistically, before I was trying to get all 10 of those things done, but now realistically, like I said, man, you can only do what you can do.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And I know if I knock out 2 or 3 of those things, I got something done today that I don't have to do tomorrow.
That's right.
Now, I'm probably going to add 2 or 3 more things on the list tomorrow to replace what I just did. Hey, we'll get to that bridge when we get to it. So that's how I deal with those stresses.
I think that's such a great lesson in life too, because it can be applied to so many different things. Like you said, hey, maybe I didn't get all 10 done today, but I got 3. It's just like that with like the gym, how people say, well, I can't go for an hour, so I ain't gonna go at all. 20 minutes still better than 0 minutes.
That's what I try to tell people all the time. You don't need a full hour in the gym. You just need a quick 20 minutes. A quick 20 minutes a day will have you right, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then when you're able to be in the gym and stay in the gym for, that long, then you can. But 20 minutes, you don't even got to go to the gym, man. I got some at-home workouts.
That's right.
But I will say this, though. Some people need that motivation. I'm self-motivated. A lot of people aren't self-motivated, so they do need, a gym partner or whatever. I can't even get nobody to work out with me. They think I'm gonna kill them. Yeah. And I'm like, yo, I would never start you off where I am. That's just insane.
But the sad thing is that I have seen people who that they don't have that, because it sounds like you're empathetic to where people are at. I have seen some people that it's almost like they want to show off, so they want to try to hurt that other person just to show them, like, look at how much better shape I'm in than you.
Yeah,
so it's good to hear you not like that.
Yeah, it's like, but because I'm telling you why I'm like this. I'm like this because I can't get nobody to work out with me. Because they think that I'm just a ninja. I mean, yes, I do what I do.
You do it.
But if I'm training somebody, like, I'm gonna start you from where you are.
Yeah, so they can build up.
Now my motivational speeches and all of that, you might not like them, because if you trying to stop, I don't like no and I can't. You know what I'm saying? Those are 2 of my pet peeves in the gym. Because if you came to the gym, you came here to get right. I don't want to hear no or I can't. We can modify whatever you need to modify. If you can't do it this way, then hey, we can modify it. Let's do it this way. Yeah. But just don't quit on me. You know what I mean? And I'm real. Like, I'm self-motivated, man. You might hear me in the gym. I might be in there talking trash to myself.
That's right.
You ain't nothing.
But sometimes
you can't do this.
But you know what? It's all about finding that motivation, man.
Right.
For some of our beginners that might be at home, man, and they just like, they want to work out. But like they said, I know you were saying you don't necessarily have to have a. Can you kind of get them some other things, like I know push-ups, jumping jacks, just.
Well, let's start out like this. You gotta crawl before you walk. So if you're just beginning and you can't, I like to run. I like to run. Man, I run, ride a bike, I skateboard, beach workouts, homework, whatever to get to the bag, right?
Yeah.
But for somebody who's just beginning, start out by walking. You can walk around the block.
It's still exercise.
You know what I'm
saying? People forget that.
Yeah, you can walk around the block. You don't have to run, but going forward, like once you start out, beginners mean it's beginners. You don't stay at beginners forever. So when you start out, if you start out walking today, walk for a week. Next week, see if you can run, or not run the full time, but
light jog.
Yeah, light jog. You get tired, stop. Take a rest, keep walking or whatever, and start it back up. Gradually work yourself up.
And that don't take no equipment.
Don't take no equipment.
Just you.
None.
That's right.
Go ahead.
So I was gonna say that you got a treat for us. Got some jerk chicken. Is it some jerk chicken pasta?
He wants some jerk chicken pasta. Actually, no, that's not my cuisine. So everything's my cuisine.
Is it the fubu?
Fubu.
I'm sorry, the pho.
My man, the pho. Come on, man. I'm just like. So I worked in a Vietnamese restaurant for 4.5 years when I came home, right? And me being who I am, I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna soak up everything that I possibly can, because I don't know where I may be able to use this in the future, right? Okay. But when I got there, I knew absolutely nothing about the Vietnamese cuisine, which is called pho, P-H-O. And let's go there real quick. I'm so tired of our culture. We love the soup, but we cannot properly say it. And when I try to correct people on saying it, they always say, "Oh, whatever, man, it's pho. It's pho. The proper word is spelled P-H-O, but the O is pronounced kind of like an A, so it's pho.
Really? Okay, see, I didn't even know.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
It's pho, which stands for Vietnamese noodle soup. So anyway, I learned how to make pho, and my boy Steve, he didn't came by the crib and sat down and ate with me. And my favorite is beef. It's the most flavorful. That's the traditional. That's what the Vietnamese tradition is.
Oh, snap.
And my favorite is beef, but I don't have beef for you guys today. I figured because beef ain't international. Beef is chicken is definitely international. So I brought you guys some chicken, pho, and I'm gonna show you guys what it's looking like.
Bam! Look at that thing right there.
All that healthy.
Man.
What a camera? Okay.
Look at that.
Right here. Let's get out here. All that healthiness up in there.
Yeah, get that.
And so we got sriracha, hoisin, we got some lime juice, and we got satay. Then we got some Thai basil.
Delvin, put it in the camera this way. Let them see it this way.
Okay, yeah, let me come over here and let y'all see it over here.
I got you.
And then we got we got some chicken, and all of this is homemade now. We got some chicken and some cilantro, green onions, and so I will say this: traditional noodles for that are rice noodles. I hate rice noodles with a passion. Some people, I don't like slimy noodles. So what I always use is egg noodles. I don't like slimy noodles. And we forgot to show them the broth. Now, this broth right here is made from scratch. It takes about 3 or 4 hours to make a pot. Beef takes about 6 hours. I do veggie too, which takes about 3 hours. I did this. I've never made it before, but I figure you make it the same way as you make the chicken. So I tried some duck broth, and I shredded the duck meat up too, and we did duck as well.
Good too.
Yeah, it was savory. It was real savory, and I ain't made it since, but yeah. So pho is my specialty. That's what I would say my specialty is. That's what I love. Like, I eat this every single day. And not just this, I do spring rolls. Anything that they do, they're skewers. Anything that they do, I do it. I took their whole everything.
Yes, sir.
So
have we allowed him to have the opportunity to tell people where they get this thing?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because I mean, they gonna want to know.
Well, I'm gonna say this. So I cater so much, right? In the last 45 days, I did 10 events. So I used to sell kind of like off to the side, but I only do it when I feel like it now. So is it on my menu? Yes, it's on my menu. If you book me, you want to do a private event or whatever, I do anything from a small event, a couples event, all the way up to unlimited, whatever, big events, weddings, retirements, whatever, graduations.
Reunions, y'all. Yeah, reunions
family
coming
reunions,
up.
whatever.
Hey.
But for the most part, check me out at Savor, SAVOR of Elegance, LLC.com. It's Savor of Elegance on Instagram, Facebook, Savor of Elegance Instagram, Facebook, and Savor of Elegance LLC.com.
And no worries, y'all. We're gonna make sure we got that in the description for y'all.
Also, don't forget Mr. Melon Man as well. I do have I got an Instagram for Mr. Melon Man. That's a total separate. I try to separate my businesses, whether it be, the Ninja, whether it be, Savor of Elegance and the custom watermelons. Because it's watermelon season now, and I'll probably end up doing about 50 watermelons before the season over with.
That's dope.
But yeah, so Mr. Melon Man Customs on Instagram. You can go up there and see all of those beautiful watermelons and be amazed. And hopefully you'll give me a call.
That's what's up right
Man,
there.
I love me some watermelon.
Yeah. I
Do
mean,
you juice them too for your clients?
What, the watermelons? I'm trying to fit. I have, but I don't like watermelon juice. No,
I'm
because
genuinely surprised.
no, and the reason you have to drink it there. You got to drink watermelon juice there. You right then and there. When you juice it, you got to drink it now because you can't save it. It's going to.
Yeah.
If I don't know what forms in there, but it's not good.
I see that
afterwards.
real quick. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but so I'm not real big on watermelon juice. I'm really not big on. I'm lying. The only watermelon that I will sit there. I will eat a yellow watermelon. Y'all have yellow watermelon?
Yes.
Yellow. You say yellow?
No,
Wait,
yes.
hold on.
Never had
Hold on.
yellow watermelon.
What?
Yes.
I don't know about that.
You need to find
I'm about
that.
to say, man.
I'm not sure.
They've
We gonna get some
been
yellow
holding the
watermelon.
secrets of the universe from
There's
me,
a
man.
whole
Come
new
on,
Chris.
man.
Hey, look,
And I
I'm
love, I literally keep it in my refrigerator so that I don't get the munchies and eat something like bad, like go in there and get fruit roll-ups or something. I keep watermelon in the refrigerator, so like, you got me curious now, man.
So the yellow watermelon, I can eat the whole watermelon. Like a regular watermelon, I eat a few pieces and that's it. But that yellow watermelon, I'm eating all of that in one setting. Like really a big one too.
Yellow
Like them
watermelon.
yellow watermelons I found out about them last year, and I actually wanted to grow, but I didn't order the seeds online. I ain't order them in time enough, so I just went ahead and went with the regular ones.
We gonna find that because I need that in my life.
Ooh, man, well, we gonna dive into this cuisine right here, y'all. Hey, but look, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment.
I got one more thing. I got one more thing, right? So I've been thinking about this. Like, bro, every time I see y'all on the joint, I be like that name. See, what people don't realize is a name means a lot. When I started my business, I sat down and I wrote down different names, right, of businesses, of business names that I wanted to attract. I wanted to attract a certain type of clientele, right? So I wrote down so many names, and then I went to my friends. I let them do the survey, and they came up with, somehow we got the Savor of Elegance. So a name means a lot, you know what I'm saying? Because there's no face with Savor of Elegance. That's right. Right? But that name says Savor of Elegance. That means he got some good food. Or they got some good food.
That's right.
It's catchy, man.
Right. But I'm saying, when I heard y'all name, the Mental Health Boys, y'all know what that sound like to me?
What that sound like?
No, I'm just
a gang, man, but not a
positive
negative
way.
gang.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Talk to
Gang,
him.
man.
Come on.
My
I
posse's
love
on
y'all,
Broadway.
I love y'all name,
Them
man.
boys. You know
Yeah,
how
listen,
boys,
y'all
yeah,
boys,
yeah.
man. That's
I
what it
appreciate
is,
it. Thank you, bro.
and I
Thank you, man.
appreciate what y'all doing, man, because everybody want to start a podcast, right?
Yeah.
Everybody want to start a podcast for all of the wrong reasons. They're
All-
tackling
Thank you.
the negative.
All
What we
surrounded by
was talking
drama.
about. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's getting the likes or whatever, but I just wish that we could have a different narrative, man.
Thanks. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just
Thank you so much. For
I
that,
wish
man.
we could have a
appreciate it, man.
different narrative, because if I can come here, I was excited to come here
Yeah.
today. This is my
Yes, sir.
first podcast,
Yeah.
you know what I
Yes,
mean?
sir.
And I
We
really was
appreciate
excited
you,
Oh
to come
man,
here.
appreciate you, man. It didn't seem like a first podcast.
Yeah, right, man. Nah, you a
a
natural,
local
man.
celebrity over here.
But like I said, man, some people just got that. They got
Well,
that
when
it
you
factor,
got,
man.
well, we're talking about my field and what I do. You know what I'm saying? And when you're passionate about what you do,
Facts.
it's just like my boy here,
Mhm.
Steve. He's passionate about what he do. It
Absolutely.
shows. Man, you know how many people I walk around and tell about my homeboy,
Yeah.
about how
Yeah.
great he is.
Oh,
But
wow,
but that's why
appreciate
it's so
that.
important for people that are trying to do good things
Mhm.
to connect with each other, man.
Right.
Because you're in a sector that we not as knowledgeable about, that we
Mhm.
don't have as much, you know what I'm saying, our
Yep.
foot in. So being
That's
able
right.
to connect with you, man, hopefully it means that we can reach even more people, do even more positive, man. So
Man,
I just appreciate you. I just appreciate you being here, man. Like
Mhm.
even when I first met you, man, you just have a really good vibe about you,
I
man.
appreciate
So
you, Chris.
I mean,
Man, I ain't always used to be like this. I ain't gonna lie. I used to be. Man, you know, the older you get, man, and a lot, I'm not gonna say everybody, but for the most part, you know, even the guys that I used to hustle with and stuff back in the day, you see them now, man, and we like, man, what the hell we was doing back then?
yeah, man.
Mhm.
Look,
What the hell was we doing this for?
Wisdom and experience
Mhm.
can really change you for the better.
Like,
Yeah.
and I know we about to end the show or whatever, but I thought about the community and stuff. Like, I thought about this, right? The community and stuff, right? We were so dumb back in the day. We're selling drugs in our own community. We're selling drugs right here.
Mhm.
We ain't going outside.
Nah.
We selling it all right here. But
Yep.
and guess what? You ain't getting but so much money. It ain't but so much money in
It
that
gotta be
community.
circulated.
And
That's
it's just
right.
circulating in the same circle,
Mhm.
right?
And you selling it to your friend, mama, your your aunties, cousins, all of that.
Mhm.
Like, and you don't realize this until you get older and be like, no, what the hell was we doing?
But the beauty of life, man, is we get the opportunity to learn.
That's right.
sometimes, and
That's right.
man. And
That's right.
I think you were one of the best stories, man,
I
to say
appreciate it.
Yeah,
you
for sure,
flipped
man.
it. You flipped it on its head and you turned it into a positive, man. Everything that you talked about has been positive.
Now you selling food, you know what I'm saying?
It's
Look,
to the
look,
benefit.
to the soul of
And yeah, I'm about to say, look,
Ah.
this the selling that we want in the community. You can sell that,
Making more
man.
money than I
That's
ever
right there, boy.
than I ever did
Right.
hustling, because you know, hustling, I had to watch over my back. I
Yep.
had to I kept getting locked up. I gotta make that bond. I gotta pay this lawyer.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? All this wasted money.
Mhm.
It's wasted.
Yeah, and so for all of y'all, for any of y'all that may be watching this, that may be involved in that lifestyle, that may be doing that, this is not judgment.
Mhm.
But this man right here is telling you
The
there
man-
is a more positive way to do it. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. You don't have to be there. You don't have to be there. So take this man as motivation to make that positive change, y'all, because we know you can do it.
That's right.
One last thing. I want to show y'all one last thing.
Let's
We
go.
ain't gonna elaborate on it, but this right here is
Show it to him.
Let
coming.
it go.
Show it
Let
to
it
him.
go.
It's coming soon. We're not gonna elaborate on it. It's gonna be 249 Ninja Food and Fitness, and it's gonna collaborate. We're gonna collaborate with Foundations to Success, because we got a lot to give to the community. And,
Which one
I-
is this one? Number 9?
Number 9. Number 9, we're gonna
Nine
do
years
toy
in
drive,
a
but
row.
we're